I want to thank you for having me here to give the keynote address. I'm very honored and humbled, truly am, because I think the world of what you guys do. I can tell you, with the work that I've done for the past 13 years in the military, you've made me a better surgeon. There's no doubt about it. Not only in the operating room with how I treat patients, but more importantly, how I counsel patients. What I've learned from the prosthetists and therapists at Walter Reed, the CFI, is invaluable in the way I treat patients. So I want to thank you for what you do every day, because my hat's off to the incredible work that you do. I was part of a forward surgical team, combat support hospital, and these are from far forward on back. I was actually spent 3 years at Launchville Regional Medical Center, Walter Reed for most of my career, and then ended up in the Center for the Intrepid at San Antonio, which there's no doubt that was the best job in the world. Not much good comes from war, except for the advancement of medicine, and that is the main goal at the CFI, the main goal at Walter Reed, the main goal at San Diego. Because if we don't gain something positive from the horrible negatives of war, we've not done our duty. So what did I learn from my prosthetist? Here we go, John. What did I learn from you? Well, first thing, now being a civilian, I do realize, and those guys, and Bob and John had told me about this, that we do have a unique situation. You have to remember, I was in a box for the past 13 years. I was in the military. Wow, this stuff is awesome. But sir, you're right. It is different in the civilian world. And we'll get to that in a second. Because nothing makes me more angry. Remember, my focus for 13 years is, let's make it better for you. And we poured a lot of money, we poured a lot of sweat and tears, and those guys poured a lot of sweat and tears into making it better for you. And nothing makes me more mad. I'm glad I don't wear a uniform anymore. Because nothing makes me more mad than our government turning around and doing exactly what you said. Pouring money here, which I'm glad they did. Because we have the ability to just, with the focus that we have to make things better for the civilian population, because that's important. It's not just pouring money into these guys. It's about pouring money into a program so that civilian medicine becomes better. Every one of those wars we talked about, we've advanced the way we take care of patients in an operating room, in a therapy room, and things like that. We want to do the same here. And it makes me incredibly angry to see the fruits of our labors stomped upon, when we've proven time and time again how much better things are, and the government just turns their back. So your address was spot on, and you have the support of me, and probably everybody I touch in the military, to continue to fight this battle. If I had to stop right now, these are the big three. These are the big three that I would teach my residents this day, if I couldn't go any further. The use of the best technology is not always the best use of technology, and that is the number one thing. Google kills us, because patients come in every day, hey, I want this, I want this, I need this, I need this. It was nice to be able to say, well, let's see if you actually need it, and get them working towards it. But we also realized, just because it's out there doesn't mean it's the best for you. This is another big one. It's not what you put on the patient, it's what you put in the prosthesis. And we realized, and boy, I wish the government would learn this, how important rehab is to make a successful patient, make a successful amputee. Because if you get out of shape, if you get fat, you're not going to walk. I could take all of our walkers, I can take all of our non-walkers from this war, and you would immediately know the difference. Rehab, rehab, rehab. It's not what you put on the patient. You guys know better than I. These aren't magic devices. It's what goes in the prosthesis, and that's a mentally ready patient and a fit patient to be able to do what that needs to do. And as a surgeon, length does matter, but I've seen a lot of surgeons put length over soft tissue envelope. Nothing beats a stable soft tissue envelope. Length comes in second. So next time you're fitting that genium, which came out of this war, next time other things were developed rehab-wise that will make it to the civilian community, that you'll probably hear about a little bit later in your talks here. When you're fitting that patient, remember those folks. Remember these folks. They asked for nothing. All they wanted to do is say, we'll take care of it for you, and you don't owe us anything about it. So regardless what your beliefs are, realize that there's some really, really decent human beings out there who got your back. Appreciate your time. Again, honored that you asked me to speak here. Thank you for what you do every day. And I mean that from the bottom of my heart, because your job's hard. You know, my job is a week, a month, get them out of the operating room, get them out of the hospital. Your job is a lifetime of making patients' lives better. And I thank you, each and every one of you, for what you do. Thanks.